What's up, world? It is I, Davo, and I'm here to bring you the scoop about my Pet Hooligan. Now, if you like third-person shooters or you just like open environment games in general, then head on over to Epic Games. You can download this game for free, it's an early access, and it is an experience like no other. Let me explain. To start things off, you can completely customize your own hooligan. You start off with a few basic colors and a few articles of clothing, and you can even customize your own player card. If you're one that strives for cosmetics, this game has you covered. Being that this is an early access game, there are a few items in the shop, but if you feel you need more than that, there is a battle pass right now that you can get into, and this battle pass has over 100 items. If you feel like you got a point to prove, they even have a leaderboard as well. Get that street cred up. Now, aside from customizing your hooligan, there are 4 different ways you can play this game. The first mode is Hangout mode, and you can use this mode to hang out with your friends. It takes place in a fictional city called Hulaland City, and it's overrun by Zuck bots. The best part about it is you can actually blow up these bots, and you can actually blow up just about any item in the game. When you first jump in, you don't have to worry about interacting with other hooligans. But if it's destruction you want, you can turn on PvP in this mode, and you can practice your skills against your enemies. Now, having the ability to hang out in a video game, that's pretty cool. But sometimes you want a little bit more out of that. In this mode, you also have the option to accept jobs and do quests and level up your character at a really fast rate. If you feel like working's not for you, you can always kick out your skateboard and do some really awesome tricks. As I mentioned before, you can interact with just about every element of this map, and if you look hard enough, you might even find some hidden items. For the ultimate chaos, you can even bust out a spray paint can and graffiti up the place. Aren't you a hooligan? Look at my hooligan. Let me know in the comments how well I did on this hooligan picture. The second game mode we're going to talk about is Coinpocalypse. This game mode is completely free for all, and the rules are pretty simple. Collect coins to win. You want to be the richest hooligan on the streets. If you die, you're going to drop 10 coins. You can only imagine the chaos that comes from this. And the last 2 game modes are Anarchy and Organized Anarchy. This is basically your deathmatch and team deathmatch. In Anarchy, it's every hooligan for themselves, and you have a variety of weapons to choose from. The games take place in randomly predetermined areas, and they're packed with explosions. Now, while every hooligan starts with the same weapon, there are plenty of weapons you can choose from. Just to name a few off the top of my head, I've used a grenade launcher, a katana, a minigun, and likely my most favorite, which is kind of hard to explain, but it was like a plunger with a trailing lead of toilet paper that acted like a sniper rifle. So instead of taking a destructive headshot, you're actually sniped with a blunt force plunger to the head. It's awesome. Can't put into words just how funny that is. But just like Anarchy being a deathmatch game, we do have Organized Anarchy, which is the same thing, just a team deathmatch. You've got a red team, you've got a blue team, and only one will survive. Now, I did mention that this is an early access game. It's been in development for 2 years with the community, and I went and checked those guys out on Discord. From what I saw, there's lots of support for this game. The community itself's already running tournaments and game nights, and there's lots of discussion about updates and things that are coming before the launch in 2025. So if you're interested, go check them out. If I could talk about the game for a second, everything from the look of the characters to the world around you just feels like a AAA movie. One thing I read when researching this game is that lead animation team members that once worked for Pixar play a huge part in making this game. The over-the-top weapons just remind me of the cartoons we used to watch as kids. I started to look at what technologies went into making this game, and one thing I learned is that the developers worked with NVIDIA to improve the performance of this game, which works great for me because I use NVIDIA products. When looking up those technologies, I actually discovered that you can connect this game to an iPhone, or in my case, an iPad. And what this does is it allows you to control the face of your hooligan. With that ability, I have the option to actually load up my hooligan on the bottom right of my screen, and I can use that as if it's a part of my streaming element. When I talk, it moves its mouth. When I turn my head, it turns its head. It even has eye tracking. That's how crazy detailed that this technology is. What a pretty cool feature. So again, if you want to download this game, you can head on over to Epic Games. It's free to play. I have a link in the description, and I'll see you guys next time. Davo out.